Hey, this is Mike, and it's Tuesday, October 6th, and it's about 2:15 in the morning, and the markets rocketed up almost 2% yesterday with the S&P 500 crossing above the 50-day moving average. We saw gains across the board, really strong gains, pretty much because it looked like Donald Trump was able to recover for now and get back to the White House, and that was a real positive for the markets. We also saw gains in gold, which was not as powerful as the S&P 500, but it was up 0.5%. And historically, when gold and the S&P are both up, that means there is a chance that 60% chance that the S&P will be down today. And it would kind of make sense because we did finish really, really high. And even though we did finish at the highs of the day, which is usually a prediction that the market will continue to keep going, we may see a bit of a breather tomorrow, so I would not worry about it. However, the one thing I do want to say is that there is a possibility that Trump may have to end up going back to the hospital. If you saw a video of Trump, he was breathing really heavily when he returned to the White House and pulled the mask off his face. It was real visible that he was having struggle in breathing. So just be a little cautious before you deploy money into the stock market because we may have another downdraft by the end of the week. However, what I really wanted to talk about was a SPAC that moved big after hours yesterday, and it was one of the few stocks that was down yesterday. Social Capital, Sophia Holding Corp, and this is basically a SPAC for Opendoor.com, which is a real estate disruptor, which allows you to sell your home right away, so you don't have to deal with a lot of paperwork and a lot of time. If you just want to sell your home, get cash in your hand right away, Opendoor does that for you, and Opendoor also allows you to buy a house. They only operate in about 12 to 15 sort of mid-sized markets right now, but they are definitely a disruptor, and they could be really like the Uber or the Tesla or the big disruptive company in their industry. And after hours, the SPAC moved up almost 9% on no real news. I cannot find any real news on what's going on with IPOC. So who knows? However, if this after hours movement holds at 1380, that would be above the 52-week high of 1335. So that means there is real clear sailing upward. So this is something that you should look at. If IPOB can stay above the 52-week high, then this is a stock you may want to consider jumping into because that merger with Opendoor should be happening soon. And this could be one of those stocks that everybody starts chasing. So you may want to get into it early. Even if you get the pullback, this is a company, if it becomes this disruptive company, there is no other website like it right now that's on its level. And so you could definitely grab onto something that could double or triple by the end of the year. So this is definitely a great company, and I'm definitely going to take a look at it as well. But like I said, this week I'm a little cautious because I have a feeling that Trump may end up going back to the hospital, and that could wreak havoc on the markets. So watch the news for Trump because that could be a big deal. So let's look at some of the other more popular stocks that everybody is pretty much holding right now. Tesla moved up really well. It's at 425. The high is at 502. If you look at the monthly chart right now, it seems to, it's kind of moving in a back and forth right here. I do think if we get the Santa Claus rally, it'll power upward, but it does have to break above that 500 level to really move upward. Because right now, it's in a trading channel pretty much. I wouldn't say it's making higher highs or, lower highs or anything at that point. It's pretty much just moving at a regular pace. And then Apple moved up really powerfully yesterday. It's at 116 right now. This is another stock that has not powered up past its all-time high at 134. However, Apple, Amazon, all these tech stocks are definitely stocks to watch going into November and December. I do think we're going to have a Santa Claus rally. And when we do, these stocks are going to be moving up really fast, like I think breakneck speed fast. So I would definitely keep all of these tech stocks on your radar. I know a lot of people right now are looking at SPACs, and I think the SPACs are really great to look at. But don't forget Apple, Amazon, all of those. And also, just to keep in the back of your mind, keep gold on the back of your mind. If we get the election chaos that we may have, I mean, we literally have a president. I mean, this is how crazy the times we live in. We literally have a president right now that we don't even know if he will be alive. I mean, I'll be quite frank. Like, it's if or I mean, the chances are he will be alive, but if he'll be like be able to stand up and move around by election day, because if you have a president who's sort of incapacitated, he's standing for election, then the question is, should the party move the ticket to Pence? Like, will he even be? So there's just so, and then just the election chaos itself that we're not going to have a definite winner on election day because there's literally tens of millions of mail-in ballots that cannot be counted until election day closure, like when voting stops, then you can start counting the ballots. So there's going to be a lot of chaos. So because of that, you definitely want to keep gold on your radar, because if the chaos gets out of control, everybody's going to start selling their stocks because they're not going to know what's going to, which candidate's going to win. That's going to create a lot of uncertainty. And in times of uncertainty, you want to look towards gold. And then one other thing that I want to show you was the zero coupons. Now, zero coupons have been moving steadily downward. However, you just want to keep zero coupons on your radar. If we have a lot of chaos, gold will move up, and also the zero coupons will move up. Right now, this is not the trade to be in, but keep it on your watch list. Keep it on your radar, because this is definitely a stock that, a safe haven that you want to look at in case things get bad. And finally, I just wanted to do a follow-up. I did a video on AMC saying that AMC is in big trouble. And what I did was I recorded that video in the morning before market opened. And then during the market, AMC fell 11%, and then my video came out. So it's sort of, I kind of confirmed what was going to happen, even though the video came out later. But I do think AMC Holdings, it is a penny stock now. I don't see, I can't imagine a scenario where it's going to sit above $5 for any extended period of time. And as I mentioned before, these theaters, they're not, we're going to have a second wave of the coronavirus, and it's the second wave of this virus is supposed to be more brutal than the first wave. So I don't see AMC Holdings opening up anytime soon. So this is a stock that if you're looking for a short play, if the market goes really bad and you're looking to make money on the short side with a credit spread, put credit spread or whatever, a call credit spread, then you'll want to use AMC Holdings. I think there's an opportunity to make money on the short side, because I honestly think this is a stock that has a chance to go to zero, honestly, because they only have 6 months of cash left, and I don't think these theaters are going to be opening wide in 6 months. So, it's bad for AMC stock, but it could be one of the easiest trades out there, especially if the market really rolls over in January. And I honestly think that we're going to have a powerful Santa Claus rally, but I think after that in January, the markets will be big trouble, especially if we don't have the presidential election resolved by January. People are just going to be like, I don't know where to put my money. It's just going to be a little crazy by then. So for today, just watch the markets. If you see some opportunities that you feel real strongly, and take them, but just realize that the market may pull back and we may have a downdraft in the market if Trump has to go back to the hospital. But like I said, there's always an opportunity out there, and go ahead if you want to go long on something speculative that could double or triple by the end of the year. I think the Spac Social Capital, Sophia, IPOC ticker is the one to go to. Like I said, it was up almost 9% after hours. Who knows if that'll hold, but I think once the merger goes through, this is going to be a big runner. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to like the video and subscribe. I come out with videos every day before market opens, and then I do like special reports on the weekends. And also, I'm going for now. I'm going to try to do like an upload before market opens, and then do another upload after market closes. I don't know if I could keep up with that pace, but I'm going to try. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much. Bye.